What's going on, people? Mr. King of World here, playing some Zavod TDM with the SR-2 PDW. So why am I on the roof? I couldn't tell you. This thing, you don't want to take a PDW up on the roof. That doesn't make any sense. But actually, what happened was before this started recording, some guy up on this roof killed me, so I decided to go for retribution, and he was already dead by the time I got there. So whatever. And I'm having a pretty hard time here. You see, my team's about 15 tickets in. At this point, I have about 3 kills, but I'm having a tough time. I think I'm like 3-1 at this point, and I'm about to get shot in the back of the head right here by some ace across the way, and so things are not looking good for me. But man, it picks up later on. It picks up later on in a big way. And coming in here, I just heard somebody cocking. Yeah, there he is. I just heard somebody cocking his rifle over there. Or doing something with it. Why would you lay in the corner? Well, whatever. So, Zavod 311. Actually, one of the first videos I ever posted several months ago was Zavod 311, where I think I went like 32-5 or something like that on a 100 ticket TDM. Now this one, don't quite get 32 kills. I think I get like 29, but you'll see that the second half of this match is when I turn it on. And in case you're wondering, there's a lot of running around right now with not much action at the beginning here. This is not a full server. In fact, I think it's like 7v7, and that's literally all. And it wasn't like that by design. I don't know why there's nobody here, but I'm here, so that's all that matters. And I didn't even know you could jump up on these pipes, but I guess you can. I'm not sure why we want to, as none of my bullets land with that guy. And here's, I moved on. I looked away. I thought this guy was dead, but no, he wasn't dead. And I'm gonna pistol whip this guy. SR-2 with a suppressor on it. In my opinion, if you're gonna use a close range hipfire PDW in like a TDM or domination map, you might as well put a suppressor on. There's no reason not to. If you're using a hipfire gun like this. Maybe if you want to use a PDW and you're playing Conquest or Rush or something, maybe, well, Rush you probably want one, but Conquest, maybe not. Maybe you don't want a suppressor on because it does cut your bullet velocity at about half. And why did I try to reload my? I don't think I knew that there was 2 of them there. I had 17 bullets yet that I could have easily killed the other guy with, but instead I decided to reload while he's shooting at me, and I die. A very well-deserved death on my behalf that time. So Zavod 311 is one of my least favorite TDM maps in the game, mainly because of rooftop campers and people laying down. You have people that lay down here in the downstairs. They just lay in the corner. I don't know. I mean, it's actually growing on me a little bit, but for like the first 6 months of Battlefield was out, I couldn't stand this map for TDM. Usually when this map came on, I wouldn't even play it. I'd just walk away. But I have had some good matches on this map. In fact, a lot of my good matches have been on this map, and it does give me a reason to use PDWs for this. A lot of close range, up close stuff, and yeah, I'm trying to hit this guy in a kill trade. Look at that, Hershey, 1992. Apparently, the guy's a chocolate lover. I don't know if you're not from or if you're not familiar with Hershey chocolate, you might not understand what the reference that I'm making right there. I actually live about 25-30 minutes away from Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make Hershey's chocolate, so that's why I brought that up. And wait, okay, so you'll see that I have a Cobra sight on this thing. Look at that. Man, that Hershey. So while we were shooting each other, he must have had the time to lay down a claymore or something in a previous engagement, but he got me, and I'm not going to get picked up this time. I'm dead. And our team is up pretty handily. So I'm gonna go in here and open some battle packs, because why? What's the big rush? I can take a minute off. But what I'm looking for. I'm doing this for a reason. I have at this point about 300 or so kills with the SR-2. But in 300 or so kills, I have not unlocked any red dot sight, Cobra sight, or holographic sight, which is very, very unusual. That's usually one of the first, the red dot's usually one of the first things you unlock. And I don't, I mean, I've already, as you can tell, I've already opened several battle packs, and I'm relegated to using the Cobra. Now, I like the Cobra on, you know, say an AEK or you know, like a Scar H, but I don't really care for it. Why did this guy die? I don't really care for it on a PDW. I mean, you don't use the sights that often. I'm usually hip firing anyway, but that's why I stopped to look at those battle packs, because I'm looking for some kind of a RDS or a Cobra or just something. Besides, or not a Cobra, but a Coyote sight, I'm sorry. But no, I'm just, I can't find anything. And I don't know why I'm not unlocking these things. They have no problem giving me 3.4 times scopes and stuff like that that I'll never ever use, but, yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's very strange that I have not yet unlocked an RDS or hollow or something like that. It's kind of weird. And yeah, just hip fire this thing. This thing's got, I believe it's like 900 rounds per minute. So just drop people down, some hip fire. Again, if you're running PDW, you have to be an engineer, but it's okay. I can deal with it. I've gotten used to it. In Battlefield 3, I was against engineers of any kind playing team deathmatch because, in my opinion, they're not really helping the team out that much. They're not, you know, throwing down the med kits. They're not throwing down the ammo crates. They're not throwing down the, you know, motion sensors. Like there's not a whole lot that engineers can do that, you know, somebody say assault with a HE launcher can't do. So, but they have PDWs. So, why is this guy laying on the ground? So yeah, they have PDWs. So if you want to run with a PDW, you're going to be an engineer, and I've actually gotten used to it, and I'm okay with it at this point. And it's also for anybody that's concerned with it. It is harder to become MVP if you're using engineer class. You don't have the points from reviving. You don't have the points from people grabbing your meds and your ammo. You don't have all the spot points from tugs and stuff. Engineers really don't get a lot of help on the scoreboard. But if you don't really care about that, then that's fine, and just go for it. And the reason I'm over here right now, you'll see, I have some dead teammates. Right now, it's basically 2 dead teammates and me, and that's it on this corner of the map. And as with any TDM map, if you realize that you're like the only guy in that corner, you can pretty well bet that there's going to be enemies spawning over there shortly. And right now I'm kind of waiting, and here they come. Here they come. Suppressor on here does help out quite significantly in a map like this where it's dark and there's lots of places to sneak up and flank and stuff like that. And right now I'm just following sounds and looking around. But yeah, I mean, Zavod, while I didn't used to care for it, I do appreciate it. It does cater to PDWs, and if you don't like the snipers and stuff, just stay inside. Just stay inside if you have a problem with the rooftop guys. And there's been several times where I've spent the whole map just trying to get up on the roof to kill some guy that was killing me, and it doesn't always work out. They have those hatches that you can blow open, but then they can stand on the edge of the roof. It's a big mess. It's a big mess, and it just gets frustrating sometimes. But just stay inside, go down the tunnel, and you'll be good. And run around, and that's certainly what I do. And in fact, the best TDM round I ever had, 100 ticket TDM. I think I got 40. I want to say 40. It might have just been 40 kills using the Ace 21. That was actually on Zavod, and I didn't record that or nothing. That would happen months ago, right after shortly after the game launched. But so I've had some good rounds on Zavod, but it gets a little frustrating sometimes, and sometimes you don't know where you're getting shot at. There's people, you know, there's literally, they can stand on the rafters, they can stand on the roof, they can look in the windows, and I mean, I understand that there's other maps that are like that too, obviously. This isn't the only one, but just something about this map irks me a little bit. But that said, I have had some good matches here. And I've had plenty of frustrating matches as well. So right now we have, I told my teammate here, my squad mate, I told him at this point, I said, okay, we have 90 tickets. I'm going to get the last 10 kills. That's what I told him. Obviously, there's no way of that happening. But I told him I was going to get the last 10 kills. And I don't get the last 10 kills. However, you'll see here in just a second, I get 5 of the last 10 kills for my team. So, at least that was At least I was half right. I'm only half a liar when I told him I was... Come on, man, where are you going? Yeah, and, but this match was seriously a tale of two sides. The first half was slow. I was dying. It was not pretty at all. But the second half here picks up a little bit. And I need to get some more kills here. I think I'm only up to 3 out of the 5 that I need to get. Or there's one. And there's another one guy over here that's about to be shot in the stupid face. And that should do it. SR-2, PDWs in general. Very good for Zavod. Very good for Zavod. And I started off, I don't even know. I think I literally started off 3-2, 3-3, like almost a quarter of the way into the match. But ended up getting, I believe, 29 kills. So this has been Mr. King of World. Thanks for watching. It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun, people. We will see you.
Thank you. It's a wrap.